Hey, good morning, or I guess by the time you're seeing this video, it's good afternoon. Welcome to your laboratory with Maestro Chase, your favorite fifth grade teacher. Oh, wait a minute. I'm your only fifth grade teacher, so I've got to be your favorite. All right. Remember the other day we did a science experiment, direct inquiry, how can properties change during chemical reaction? I'm going to do that again. This time videotaping it, and I want you guys to think of some questions that you're going to answer by the things that you observe. So the very first thing you want to do for an experiment is you want to make sure you have all the materials. So I have safety goggles. I'm going to see if these fit on my large head. We have warm water and cold ice water. We will have that shortly. A graduated cylinder. We have two plastic cups, 2 thermometers, 4 fizzy antacids. Okay, so it says put 100 milliliters of cold water and a thermometer in a cup, put 100 milliliters of warm water and a thermometer in another cup. Let's do that now. Here are 100 milliliters of cold water, and as you'll recall, we not only put in cold water, but we put in some ice to make sure it was especially cold. I'm going to put in a little bit more ice just to see what happens, because we want cold to be cold and we want warm to actually be almost hot. Should I put in some more, Andrew? Now for some warm water. Again, 100 milliliters. I'm going to do it over the floor, not over my book, so that I don't, in case I spill. This is very warm water. It's actually hot water. We could make tea with this water. And I think because I added ice to this one, I need to add a little bit more water to that one because we want them to be equal. So there's an accurate experiment. That should be good. Now, what does it say we do? Put 100 milliliters of cold. Okay, we did that. Put a thermometer in. I'm going to put the thermometer facing you. I'm not sure if you'll be able to read it in the video. And then it says, after 1 minute, record the temperature. So let me go get some paper. I forgot that. (7:41 and 40 seconds). We will wait 1 minute. While we're waiting, I'm going to look at the questions so that I kind of know what to be thinking about. How did some properties change? What properties? The only thing that I can think of about this experiment are the antacid tablets. What happens to them in cold water? What happens to them in hot water or warm water? Maybe you thought of other properties that might change, and you can share that in a minute when we do our partner work and our class work. Okay, we've got a few more seconds. So we need to record the temperatures. Now, in the cold water, it is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to write cold equals 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the warm water, oh, what is that? It's kind of hard to read. It looks like 100 degrees. That is more or less a temperature of a jacuzzi, probably a little bit cooler than a jacuzzi. All right, add 2 fizzy antacid tablets to each cup and observe any changes. First to the cold, and now to the hot. Whoa, look at that one in the hot water. Look how that's going. Good grief. So, foam, bubbles, fizzy noise. They're gone. Disappear. Water, cloudy, but at first, not anymore. no longer. So that's hot. And now in the cold, it's bubbling. There's like a film at the top. Do you remember seeing like a film? Almost looks like on a pond, like pond scum. I'm gonna write pond scum. Wow, the hot water, it just, boom. Why did it dissolve so quickly? I'm gonna write that down. Why dissolve so quickly? Cold water is still going. But now, because it's going slower, I can see that the antacid tablets are it's like they're falling apart, but they create bubbles, but then there's nothing left. They disappear. It's like into bubbles or foam at the top. Okay, our experiment's been going on now for about 4 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna say in the hot water, in seconds, they disappeared. But in the cold water, took about 3.5 decimal numbers, minutes. We're about done. Let's have a conversation about this and talk about the things that I observed, and as well as anything that you observed. Okay? Here we go. I guess it's safe now for me to remove my goggles.